Capricorn, welcome. This is your August 2019 tarot card reading. I'm Chrissy. Thank you for joining me. I've been on a little bit of a break, but I'm back to give you some readings as the months go on. Time has been limited and, my own changes coming through. So I hope that you guys are honoring yourselves because, you have Pluto in Capricorn on the south node of the moon. It hasn't been easy. It's been a little bit of a stretch, especially for Capricorn with Pluto in there and Saturn. And although you can handle Saturn in your sign, right, because that's your ruler, but, there's huge transformation for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we're going to do your reading. And before I even start, thank you guys for, waiting patiently and sharing and subscribing, liking my videos. I truly appreciate it. It keeps the channel going. And if you could give me a like, I would appreciate that if you do like this video and it does resonate somewhat for you. And also, if you'd like to join me on patreon.com, it's you get a weekly pick a card video in your email every Monday morning. It's really a great group of supporters, and it lets us really interact, and you get to have your own little guidance every week for a very short amount of money at the end of the month. Okay, so with that said, are you guys ready? I really like this reading, and it really gets right to the point. So for your underlining energy on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. And so you are working to achieve no matter what. Hands down, you've transformed, you're transmuting energy, you're changing, it's the new you has kind of arrived, and you just keep plugging away. And the Three of Wands is the meaning of the card is, it's about waiting for your ship to come in. It's building. But when I see this card and I feel like I just got some goosebumps, you build and build and build no matter what. You're just going to keep on building. With every challenge you may face, you're optimistic and you're going to keep building and trying and going. So this is just a beautiful card. So keep, it's a promised journey, and your path is, you're directing your own path and clearing through what you need to do. And it's like releasing those layers, and you've picked your path, and you're going to keep going and going. So the underlining energy for this month, keep on keeping on, Cap, because you're doing it, right? You're doing it, and you're manifesting that life that you want to live. You're doing it slowly. You're doing it methodically. You're doing it with the Knight of Pentacles. It's study. It's learning. It's going the next steps. You're always learning, and you have the wisdom, the integrity to just, at your own slow growth and pace, you're doing it, right? So let's get into your reading. For your general card energy coming into the month, you're holding the Ten of Wands. Right, we're coming in with the Ten of Wands, so you're just working very hard. You're you take on a lot of burden and a lot of responsibility, and the 10 is closing a cycle down for you. It's closing down a chapter that you don't have to work so hard, right? And you know this, but you do it anyway, right? We do that anyway. We just keep on plugging away. Capricorn might want to watch their back, just watch your back, your spine, keep your chakra system open. If you physically work very hard, or you do and do and do, just, keep your back in order. You could have had some back pain or lower back pain, even high up disc, like I'm getting a high up disc feeling right now. So if that's you, just learn to put some of the burdens down, and or ask for help. Maybe someone can help you out with some of these burdens. But overall, you're closing a chapter. I think the eclipses have helped you to snuff out what needed to be snuffed out and to bring in what needed to be brought in. In your general energy, like you're working very hard, and it's the Seven of Pentacles, right? These are all the seeds you've planted, and you're getting ready to really harvest what you've accomplished, right? But you can tell he's looking at the, what's next? What do I do with this? You're going to keep working away, some of you, right? Overall, working, doing, and taking care of business as usual. And you're going to be contemplating what you want to do with your investments, how you want to use it, this money that you've circulated and brought into you over, the past few months. You're going to sit on it for a little bit until you're ready to really figure out what it is that you want. When I come into your career sector right here, you do have the Fool reversed, and you do have the Ten of Swords, which I like to see. So 2 10s in this reading, and this is in your work sector. Some of you are just like maybe at wit's end with the job or with what you're doing, and the Fool in reverse is like a carelessness. It's like this, like you don't really, it's another day, you don't really want to go in or do, or you're underappreciated in the workforce, although you do a great job. But in this particular career journey, you're finding that you need a change, and there could be coworkers, people, and you find you're doing most of the work yourself, and you're not getting like in return. So it's time to up level that and know your value, and don't let anybody in the workplace or the boss or anybody, if you work somewhere, to devalue you, right? You have all the integrity and everything it takes, but some of you could be at a crossroads with the job. And I really feel that, because you feel like, there's so much more, because the Fool in the upright position is all about the potentiality of what you have to offer, that God source energy of a new spark to get you on a new journey. And you're coming to the realization of that you're not the old person you used to be, and you're ready for, like, you're never gonna go through the Ten of Swords. Well, not to say never, but it's in a challenge on its face. You've been like stabbed in the back, let down. You really feel the pressure and the burdens that have come upon you in the past few months. And you're clearing that now, because it's in reverse. And that's what I like about the Ten of Swords. It doesn't lessen the blow, but it makes you come to realization of, maybe there's more out there for me, and I can complete a chapter or a cycle with this, and I can move forward. So some of you are going to be moving forward into new jobs, into new places in career, and study and learn and grow and still work. There could be some of you out there that want to have your foot into just dabbling in something else, but you're afraid to let go of the security on the other end. So once you lay down some of that burden off yourself, you're going to see that you're going to have these wings to fly, and you're going to go for it when the time is right for you. And you're all going to individually know when that time is right for you. But there's something else more, either creatively or expansively, that you really want to put forward. And you have everything it takes to do that. So don't let anybody hold you back, and don't let yourself hold you back. Come September, October, you'll have your chance to really, like, take that Fool opportunity and go and be impulsive and be able to really make the switch. That's for those of you who really need to move on from a job or a chapter or a career that is not serving you anymore. So as we go into your love and romance and relationship sector in this reading for August, you have the Queen of Swords and the Strength card in reverse. Now the Strength card is a card of Leo, and the Sun is in Leo right now, and it will go into Virgo in around the 22nd. So this is a card of Leo, and you feel like there might be some relationships around that you feel like you failed. You feel like you failed, or you weren't good enough, or you didn't do the right thing, or relationships had to kind of cease or part ways. And the thing is, Cap, you know what? You've endured the courage, the strength, and everything within. You've given your true heart and your loyal self with pride, with dignity. Some relationships don't work. And you know what? With these eclipses we had with Pluto in your sign, you're ready for the changes. You're ready to move on from people that just aren't like-minded to you, whether it's family members, or you need to take that break or that breath of air. Because the Queen of Swords is telling me, on one hand, you are quite content with being alone, being independent, being maybe like you have everything it takes to just like be practical and be down to earth. But this Queen is all about focus and clarity, and she knows who she is. She knows she's a little bit psychic. She deals with clarity. She's very upfront and honest. Her mouth just lets it come out. She just like says it how it is. And I feel like instead of telling you that, you know, whatever relationships that don't serve you anymore, it's okay, right? Because she knows exactly what she wants and what she's doing. It's hard for a Capricorn to let relationships go by without like dwelling on it, and I'm not just saying love and romance with a partner and whatever. I'm saying like friends and family. There's sometimes you just need a break. And sometimes astrologically we get that break because it's needed for us to get some space. So that's, I guess, my point I'm trying to make, is that it's okay. And you're okay with being alone, getting the space. You didn't fail. You know, don't let anybody put you down or put you in a place where you're just not good enough or you don't do enough, because you do plenty in this reading anyway. You do above and beyond. So get in that space, get centered with who you are and what it's all about. Do some meditations, ground in your feelings, and just go forward, right? And whatever trickle down effect or, you know, people coming back in your life, in and out, you got it, right? You know where to put that and what to do with it. But as far as failing or feeling like you just didn't give something maybe enough, I think it's kind of an illusion, right? Because you're loyal and you're trustworthy, and you're feeling maybe for, you know, with Leo, with the sun in Leo, it affects your 8th house. So, you know, it's got to do with other people's money, spouse and partner's money, resources, death and rebirth. That's what your 8th house rules. So if there's any relationship that needed to be kind of put to rest, you did the right thing, and head up high because you're going places, right? Now for your health sector, I pulled some on the health sector here, and you received the Page of Swords and the Moon. So my advice to you with these cards is take care of your health, your physical being, because if the job is stressful and you've had some physical stress and some emotional stress, that's why the 10 of Wands is here. So it could come out, like I said, in the back, in your lower back, upper back. The moon cycles, take care of your teeth, your bones. Don't work so hard and do so much that you don't take care of yourself physically. These cards are very good. I'm not saying that you're going to have huge health issues in August. I'm just saying that, you know, you could have doctor's appointments. Make sure you go to them. Get a good bill of health, you know, get checked out. The Page of Swords brings in news or information, maybe around a doctor's appointment or things, something that you might need. But the moon is all about the mystery, right? And the moon cycles in your health sector. So, you know, you could, I feel like you're kind of maybe not taking care of yourself to the degree you probably should, right? Because you're doing so much for everyone else and working so hard. And, you know, take care of the physical body, even if it's holistically. Do some meditation, some yoga, stretch. That's my advice to you for this month. But the cards look really good. So, all in all, I think this is a great reading. I hope you liked it. And here is your guidance. I pulled from the Lord of the Ganesha deck. This is Ganesha right here. I brought the little deity in. Ganesha is a Hindu deity that I love Ganesha. And it's a very whimsical deck. So you're ready for your card. You received 1, beginnings. Card number 1, new beginnings. Right? So Cap, you know, watch those 111s, 1111. That number's coming through. But this is card number 1. And I'm going to read it for you. And you see all the, I see all the colors in this card. Sometimes I look at cards and so you look at it and what color jumps out to you first? For me, it's the orange for some reason. I'm seeing a lot of orange as I read this, but you guys can tap into it too. That's what's great about cards. You can tap in to see what you feel from it. Use your own instinct and your own psyche to really feel. So this, for me to see that orange right away like that, your sacral chakra could be a little bit blocked. Your sacral is like your bladder, your sex organs. You could feel a little bit of a blockage, right? Any of your organs in the area right below your belly button. So that kind of thing is, when I see that, like I'm a Reiki master, so I I do a lot of Reiki on people. So you could do some meditations on your chakra system, whereas all the colors are in here. But the sacral is jumping out to me. So my advice is orange foods, wear orange clothes, citrine, stones, calcite, orange gems, right? Stones, right? If you're into the holistic part, because it really does change the mood, and it opens up the chakra for you. These things are real. All right, so let's read card number 1. After all these 10s, it sounds great to me because you're completing huge cycles and transformation. And I like that for you. 2020 is going to be great for Capricorn because you've done all the hard work in the past 3 years. Okay, let me get to the page. Here we go. Card number 1. You're going to love this. You ready, guys? Let me switch hands because I got to put this in the light a little bit. Okay, there you go. There's the card. At the start of every endeavor, you will find Ganesha. This is the indication of new energy on the horizon that brings the open-hearted opportunities. Pay attention to where you're going. A new beginning can sometimes have a deeper spiritual significance, encouraging a different consideration or a fresh approach to how you connect with the inner guidance. With awareness comes understanding. One benefit of this new start may be the opportunity to stay true to your own path and guidance. Release the need to try to bring others into your vision. That's a biggie, Capricorn. I'm going to reread that. Release the need to try to bring others into your vision. Other people, keep your vision always, and it doesn't matter whether it's spouse, partner, mother, father. Sometimes you have to do what you feel is instinctually right. Sometimes you want that from other people to know we're going in the right direction, but sometimes people don't mean to, but they can bring you down, and they can help to abolish a dream. So go with your true inner guidance, right? That true inner compass. Trust yourself and be willing to do the work needed at the time. Your inspiration is positive. Creativity, finance, and love are flowing just before you. Ask Ganesha to assist you with the new energy and the opportunities that are all ahead for you. So there's a new beginning after a completion period for you, and that's what this card is all about. So that's great. I love this reading for you guys. Very, very nice, as I mess everything up. All right, guys, have a wonderful month of August. Enjoy the season. And I'll talk to you all next month. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.